It seems everyone, no matter where they live or where they're from, has something to say about the US election.
It's a very pivotal and crucial election, 1000%.
A lot of polarizing opinions. Definitely the most scandalous election.
I think the election is really special this year because people are voting for candidates just because they don't like the other one.
This election has global consequences, but many don't actually get to vote. So what is the rest of the world saying about this election and the next potential president?
Following Trump's widely spread promise to build a wall in order to keep out the bad hombres.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best.
In Mexico, Easter was celebrated by burning effigies of Trump, while in Germany, activists took pleasure in tearing down their own Trump wall, as the foreign minister called him a preacher of hate. Australia has strong ties with America, and their leaders are concerned with the Trump presidency.
Trump would be very difficult, I think, to deal with, but Australia, we will stick to the American alliance full stop.
However, some Australian politicians believe that it is in their best interest to make America great again.
I think all Australians should want America to be as great as it can be, because a great and strong America tends to be good for everyone.
But Clinton is not very popular everywhere either. In Russia, President Putin has publicly praised Trump. And in Israel, Trump supporters are so confident of his popularity, they've set up shop to get out the vote among expats. And in more conservative nations, such as Muslim countries, a poll was conducted on who Arabs would vote for. And even though they do agree with a large majority of Trump's conservative ideas, they are deeply offended. However, former British Prime Minister David Cameron says Trump's racist and radical opinions would not be welcome in his country.
I happen to disagree with her about Donald Trump. I think his remarks are divisive, stupid and wrong, and I think if he came to visit our country, I think he'd unite us all against him.
America is a nation built by immigrants, and right here in Miami, we have one of the most culturally diverse populations. And right here at UM, we have an international student body. And even though they can't vote, this election will still affect them.
Trump, I don't think he has any foreign policy plans. His only focus is to make America great again. I personally think it's already great.
If Donald Trump becomes president, the USD will gonna drop a lot, in my opinion. Yeah, so that will benefit us as an international student.
I am scared that if Trump becomes president, for example, something could happen. I don't know. I'm here legally in the country right now with a student visa, but due to his rhetoric against Latinos, against immigrants, I don't know, it's scary.
You know, everyone knows everything about the American elections. It's a buzz all around the world, which is also, I think, something unique about this election. It's never really been this big of a buzz before.
One thing is for sure, whoever wins, their policies have the power to change the world. For UMTV, I'm Emma Henrahan.